What's going on, America? I'm the right-winged angel out of a Mac, and in this video, we got to talk about Jason Aldean's song, Try That in a Small Town. Now, I know a lot of people are talking about it right now, but I wanted to give my perspective because the narrative out there is that the song is racist against black people, and I thought that a black person would be the best person to tell if the song was racist or not, instead of these white liberals and woke celebrities who like to tell black people what they should be offended about. For example, here's the black host from The View, Sonny Holston, talking about this song.
I'm actually not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I'm pleased that you are, and I'm pleased that you are.
You do agree that he should be allowed to say whatever he wants.
Because as a lawyer, when I put my legal hat on, I don't believe in censorship.
Right.
However, this man is from Macon, Georgia. My father's from Augusta, Georgia, and Macon, Georgia. I spent many summers there. Yeah, both. I spent many summers there. It is one of the most racist places in this country. So don't tell me that he knew nothing about what that imagery meant and what he. So I don't give him the benefit.
But I'm saying, along with him, more people should also be held accountable.
The other thing is that what was evoked for me, which was, you know, you're not going to get out of this town, are those sundown
don't let the sun
areas
go down on you.
Because when there were times when black people, my mother's in the audience today, thank you for coming. And my mother and father, because they were an interracial couple, were run out of South Carolina by the KKK. And my father is still scarred from that experience, and you are still scarred from that experience. So
we're all still scarred from that experience.
So don't tell me that not only was he aware of what he was doing by using that imagery, he embraces that imagery.
Now, I really hope that Jason Aldean sues this woman for defamation, because basically what she's saying is that he's a racist and doesn't want black people in his town. It seems that the consensus from these woke celebrities and white liberals is that the song is talking about sundown towns, not just any small town, but a sundown town where blacks are not allowed to go after a certain time of day. So there's a country artist named Adeem the Artist, and he did a parody to Jason Aldean's song where he makes it seem like it's talking about a sundown town. And as you're about to see in the video, he's a raging liberal with painted pink fingernails. Check this video out.
Hey y'all, it's me, Adeem the Artist. I'm gonna level with you here. I don't agree with the politics of Jason Aldean in any way, but I got a call from the record execs this morning. They said that he's trending really well, and if we want to see some higher impressions and some retweets, stuff like that, we really ought to do a cover of a Jason Aldean song. And I thought, well, impressions is what I care about most, so let's do this. You know what I mean? So please share it away. This is Jason Aldean's new hit. It's called Sundown Town. We got no protest or civil unrest. Never took a goddamn COVID test. And we can all read, but we don't do it. Driving trucks valued higher than a new Corvette. Yeah, we all wear boots, and we love to shoot, and we root for the cops to stop people like you. This is a sundown town. Oh, baby, it's a sundown town. Better never let the sun go down on you here, brother, or the guns come out. Now, it's true that I am ignorant on most of this. A couple folks, for some reason, called me a bigot. But I sweat a lot, and I sing them loud. Even though I didn't write the shit I'm singing about, I just read the words and say, yeah, that one's good, as long as it implies a gown and hood. This is a sundown town. Oh, baby, it's a sundown town. You better never let the sun go down on you here, brother, or the guns come out. That's Jason Aldean.
Well, sorry, y'all. I've listened to the song dozens and dozens of times, and I haven't been able to find any racism in it. So let's go through the lyrics just so we can see maybe I missed something. All right, let's check it out. Try that in a small town. Let's see if we can find some racism in the lyrics. Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjack an old lady at a red light, Pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough? Well, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Round here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't be long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Any racism in the first verse and first chorus? Tell me in the comment section if you see any racism in that. I didn't see any racism in that. Actually, I like the song. I'm not a country music fan at all. Like for majority of my life, I hated country music. But this song just resonates with me because you get a sense of community and of family in these smaller communities where everybody's taking care of each other. That's how I feel living in my neighborhood. I may not live in a small town, but it's a small city. My neighborhood, all of the neighbors know each other and we look out for each other. We'll make sure that nobody's in that neighborhood that shouldn't be in that neighborhood. We call things out that need to be called out. And that's the kind of community that you want. That's what you should be striving for. You don't want neighbors that are going to stab you in the back. You don't want neighbors that are not going to look out for you. So what Jason Aldean is talking about in this song is something that everybody should want. Let's continue to read. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're going to round up. Well, that ish might fly in the city. Good luck. We'll try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Round here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't be long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town, full of good old boys, raised up right. If you're looking for a fight, try that in a small town. Try it in a small town. Try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Round here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't be long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Try it in a small town. Try it in a small town. That's it. That's all the lyrics. Any racism? Y'all hear any racism in this song? I heard no mention of black people, of the N-words, of anything related to race in this song. And for the video, which I guess people are outraged about more than the song, he just shows imagery of the BLM protest, the Antifa protest, or I'm saying protests, you know they weren't protests, the riots where buildings were burned, where people were beat up, where the American flags were burned. All that stuff happened. It's reality for us, right? This is not something that people on the right just made up. No, this was actual reality. The mainstream media had to spin these riots to make them seem like they were peaceful protests, but everybody with two working eyes could see that it was not peaceful, that cities around the country were being terrorized by these people. And not all of them were black. I believe that the majority of people who participated in these riots where they burned buildings and different things like that, a lot of them were white. And the imagery from the video shows white people and black people and maybe people of other races. So to say that these lyrics and the imagery were talking about only black people, that sounds like Jason Aldean is not the racist. The people who see this as talking about black people are the racists. It's obvious how these leftists and these woke liberals feel about black people. Carjacking an old lady at a red light, robbing a liquor store, terrorizing cities. If they say, well, he's talking about black people, so the song is racist. No. You're the racist. There's no mention of race in the song or the video. So stop the cap. It's not talking about black people. What the problem is that the mainstream media apparatus has a narrative that these were peaceful protests, that there were no riots going on. There was no looting going on. And if there were, it was because these people were so fed up with racism that they had to do it. And anybody going against their narrative has to be shut down because we can't have people out there thinking for themselves. There are a lot of black people who were very, very upset by what was going on in the summer of love in 2020. Black people's businesses were burned. Black people's businesses were looted, destroyed to the point of no return. So my view as a black person of this song is that it is not racist at all. And I actually love the song. I bumped the song in my car with the windows down. The song is amazing. I think it sends a great message of community, that people should take care of each other when you live in these small towns, when you live in these small neighborhoods, and anywhere. You can't even just say this is about a small town. This could be about anywhere. Any place where you have community, take care of each other. Look after each other. Make sure that this BS doesn't come into your community. We have a lot of rap songs that talk about, hey, don't bring that stuff to my hood, because the people in the hood are going to stop you from doing that, are going to ride against you. So black people talk about this. So I can identify with this. I grew up in the hood. I grew up in a small neighborhood and everybody looked after each other. That's what happened. So this song is cool. I like the song and I'm going to continue to listen to the song. And I suggest you continue to listen to the song. Buy the song on iTunes. Stream it as much as possible so it reaches #1 on the Billboard charts. And the left will be so triggered, they won't even know what to do with themselves. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.